What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and let's get into the charts. Today, we're going to be doing a few different things. I'm going to obviously look at the Dow Jones. We talked about the UAW strike yesterday. It did take place at midnight. I don't think it's even close to over. I think they're going to do a lot more, but I showed you what happened in the charts on the last big union strike yesterday. We'll take a look at that today, but we're also going to be looking at Bitcoin, of course, at the end. So stick around for that. Everything seems to be playing out beautifully. We'll also take a look at that BNB chart. As you guys know, I think Binance is in big trouble. But after we go over the DXY and the Dow, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up real quick. Now, let's get this video out. I want to kind of talk about the difference between an A-book and a B-book exchange, especially on crypto exchanges. I know a lot of people always ask why I like Prime XBT. It is because it's an A-book exchange, and we're going to look at the differences and show you why you see the scam wicks and all the other ones a lot more than you do, A-book exchange. B-book exchanges like Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, BingX, CoinX, MEXC, all those make a lot of money to liquidate you, and they handle their own orders in-house. So a lot of people talk about market makers, they look at market makers are some big group of people that get together and move the price. That's not how it works. But anyways, we're going to get into that, but let's get into the charts real quick. Again, make sure you smash that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It helps the YouTube algorithm push this out. So you help the channel out by smashing that thumbs up and commenting below. So the Dow Jones, we've been talking about this. We have targets down here around 27. We actually have much lower targets than that, but I do believe there's a great possibility that we're going to see these targets once this trend line breaks down here. And currently it lies around 34.3, somewhere in that range. If we break, it's probably going to get pretty ugly pretty quick. We've been talking about the biggest money grab in history, meaning they are going to crash the markets. I do believe that is coming in the very near future, guys. So be careful and be aware. But here's the last time the UAW had a big strike. They had one in 2019 also. That was right around, where was it? Right in here. We had a little dump here, but this was the last big one over here. Same type economy back here in 07, right before the 08 crash. I think we're going to be heading towards the same type crash over here, so be careful. The DXY, we got our bounce, as I've been talking about forever now. Once we break this 0.382 fib right here, which we did, we come back down, test it for support. As long as that holds support, DXY is going much higher, guys, much higher. I'm looking at over 120 and easily before it's all done. So either way, but when this happens, I think what makes the DXY rise so much, right? Because it's the dollar compared to a lot of other currencies. So when people get out of the markets, they get into the dollar. The dollar pumps up high, markets go down low, then they get back into the markets at the low cost stocks. Then the market will start pumping back up and the dollar will come down. But the dollar has a long ways to go up, I think, before this is over, guys. So be careful. We did get our bounce at our fib right here so far. As long as this holds as support at about 105, about 105.5 or 0.05. So let's just say 105. As long as 105 holds, I think we're going to break up. We'll be seeing 106 at least pretty quickly. Now let's talk about the A-book and B-book exchanges right here. A-book and B-book models of managing clients' orders. This is why I trust A-book exchanges more than B-book right here. A-book brokers forward the trading orders to the liquidity provider, which redirects them to the interbank market. The broker's earnings are commissions for a fixed volume of transactions or a markup on the spread. This broker scheme is only an intermediary, the final counterparty to the transaction is also a trader who opposes trades in the interbank market or liquidity provider. So they're not trading their own crypto, their own funds within the exchange against their customers, right? B-book brokers possess process their clients' orders in-house and act as market makers. That's why you see the scam wicks that B-Book exchanges like Bybit, Binance, KuCoin, BingX, CoinX, and MEXC are trading against their clients with their own crypto, their own funds. So it is in their interest if you lose, right? And they're their own market makers doing their own market making on their own desks in-house. The B-Book model is also called a kitchen, but everything's not that simple. But if you guys want to, make sure you read up on that stuff. Like I said, PrimeXBT is a sponsor of this channel. They are an A-Book. That's why I've stuck with them and I trust them more than other exchanges. Now, that doesn't mean that, you know, if something big happens, that something wouldn't happen to them, because all exchanges could be in trouble at that point. But I think it's safer to be in an A-Book than a B-Book exchange, in my opinion. That's up to you to decide on your own, but I wanted to put this out there of why it is. And before we go on any further, let's take a look at our sponsor, PrimeXBT.
Begin your path to financial freedom. Gain up to a $7,000 bonus on us. Register and use promo code. Deposit and enjoy a 7% bonus. Available now. Link in the description.
All right, guys, as you've seen on there, you can, if you do decide to use PrimeXBT, the link is down below. That it does help support the channel. You can also use my promo code Savvy50 to get you up to a $7,000 bonus. Savvy25 will get you 25% off your fees. Even if you're already signed up to PrimeXBT, you can still go into the promo code section and put those in. You can trade Forex, gold, crypto, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all on one exchange. And you can trade them all against Bitcoin if that's what you'd like to do. All right, so let's get into it. So this is where what I think is going on right now. I showed this chart yesterday on my Twitter, but we've been looking for a rejection in this range, which may have already started. Now, if we hold support on this 21 EMA where we're at right about now, we could go back up, like I said, 27.2 to 27.5 range, which is the 200 EMA to the 55 EMA, 27.2-ish, right? But I do think that'd be as high as we go. This is a major resistance area that I think we're going to continue to the downside that I've been talking about. Now, as you can see, everybody wants to talk about this being a higher high. Well, if you look at it, here was our high, here's our low, here's our lower high, lower low, lower high, and I think a new lower low is coming. And I do believe it'll be between 35 and 9,700, the same thing I've been saying since December 2021. All right, so here's a couple other counts in the macro that I'm looking for, maybe a B, C, D, E. You could look at it as with the bottom being between that 35 and 9,700 being the E wave, and then we go up from there. But I don't think we're going to go to new all-time highs in the 4-year cycle. I've been talking about that for a long time, although I do think we go to new all-time highs. I think it's going to take a whole lot longer than that. If you want to know what I'm talking about with that, watch yesterday's video or any video prior and look at the bubble pop patterns. Here's another count it could be is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 4 never broke the bottom of wave 1 right here. So that's still valid. It could definitely continue on down. We cannot get above the 55 EMA as of right now on the weekly, so it is looking bearish. I know a lot of people are super bullish. You know, do what you want. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm telling you what I'm looking at, what I'm doing. If you guys follow this channel, you'll know exactly where I'm at with this and what's going on. I do believe that we have this market nailed. In the macro structure, we've been calling this for a very long time. We called for a false bottom and then 100% rally afterwards. Exactly what we got. 4 hour, as you can see in the 4 hour, we are losing all the EMAs. Right now, we're getting support currently at the 21 EMA. If that breaks, our 55 EMA is around 26,000. I believe next time we break through this 26,000, it may be the last for a very long time, and that will become our major resistance area. And then, of course, we have to break through the psychological level of 25, but then I'm looking for around 22.4-ish, depending on how long it takes to get down here. And this is just a long trend line from back here. And then, of course, we have our trend lines down here. If we extended this one into the end of October, like I said, I do believe the bottom will probably be in September or October. I've been saying that for 2 years now. it'll be somewhere. See, this could be that 9,700 would be sometime in October, November, if we just come down to retest this trend line here, right? But be aware, I do think there's a possibility we go lower, but I'm still saying that I definitely believe, in my opinion, we will see below 10,000, whether it be a wick, whether we stay there for a while. That is still what I'm looking for. All right, let's take a look at FTT. Binance, I've been telling you guys over here on the left, you can see the FTX chart with FTT. I've been talking about this since November. We broke through all our supports up here. We're going to zoom in to right here, see where we're at now. I think Binance is in big trouble, and I think they're hedged heavily on BNB coin. And once this loses this 202 area, your next level of support is going to be around 153. And if that breaks, you're looking at about 69. If 69 breaks, guys, I think Binance could be in way bigger trouble than anyone could even imagine. Let's take a quick look at XRP. As you guys know, my target's around 25, could go as low as 4 cents. This thing is just a hype pump and dump coin. You can see it in the chart. Ethereum 1440 is what I'm looking for. Once that breaks, look for 1220. Once 1220 breaks, looking for 926. If that breaks, we could go as low as 600. If that breaks, could go as low as 280-ish. Litecoin. We're getting rejected again on the 21 EMA on Litecoin. We did break back above this trend line, but like I said yesterday, I don't think it'll hold. If it does, the highest I see Litecoin going is around 71 bucks. But nevertheless, I have my target for Litecoins around 15 to 23 bucks. If that breaks, it's going to get ugly. Anyways, that's what I'm looking at. Thanks again for watching, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Give me a follow on Twitter. And one more thing I want to stress is that if you're doing anything online, not just trading, anything at all, you should at least be using a VPN. It does hide your location a little bit for hackers online and stuff. And I do have a link to a VPN down below, Pure VPN, with a huge discount if you use that link. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Check out these videos up top, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great weekend, everybody. Much love.